day to you mga ka-learners! This is Teacher Angel. Welcome back to another module on solar learning. The concept of area is very important because of its many different applications. For instance, your knowledge of area is useful in finding the ground or surface covered by a poultry farm, fish pond, or even the floor area of your house. In calculating the area, you also need to know how to convert one unit of measurement to another because there are various units used in measuring the area. After studying this lesson, you should be able to explain the meaning of area, identify and use the different units of measurement of area, and convert a unit of area to another. Do you already know what area means? To understand the meaning of area, try to gather all your books that are similar in size. Now try to cover the surface of a rectangular table with the books you have gathered. Suppose it took 30 books to cover the whole table. What do you think this means? It means that the table has an area equivalent to 30 books. Look at this figure. Try to count the square units in the figure. How many square units were you able to count? What do you think it means? Did you know that finding the area of a surface means knowing how many square units can be placed on the surface to cover it? It is comparing the surface whose area is to be measured with the surface covered by the one square unit. So, if it takes 25 square units to cover the surface of the figure, the area of the figure is 25 square units. If we say that the area of a room is 50 square meters, we mean that if we had squares in each with a side of 1 meter, it would take 50 of these squares to cover the whole room. Conversion. It is important to know the relationship between units of measurement of area and length. Their relationship can be used to convert one unit of measurement to another. The following is a table of measurements that can help you convert one unit of measurement of area to another. I suggest you memorize a table to be able to convert units of measurement faster. Remember, the standard unit of area in the metric system is the square meter. The units square millimeter, square centimeter, square decimeter, and square inch are used to measure areas of small objects, figures, or shapes. Some examples of such small objects are lighter, matchboxes, small floor tiles, shoeboxes, books, and paper. The units square foot and square meter are better used in measuring areas of bigger objects, figures, or shapes. Examples of such objects are small tracts of land, vehicles, and floor areas of houses. The units hectare and square kilometer are used in measuring areas of massive or large objects, figures, or shapes. Some examples are resorts, large bodies of water, agricultural lands, beaches, provinces, regions, and countries. Here's a sample problem to help you practice and understand how to convert between different units of measuring area. Example 1. A farmer needs 12 hectares of land to plant his mango trees. The land he owns has an area of 125,000 square meters. Does the farmer have enough land to plant his mango trees in? Let's start by identifying the conversion factor to be used. That's 1 hectares equals 10,000 square meters. Now we express it as a ratio with the unit of measure to be cancelled out as its denominator. That's 1 hectare over 10,000 square meters. Now, we multiply 125,000 square meters by the conversion factor in ratio form to convert square meters to hectares. That's 125,000 square meters multiplied by 1 hectare over 10,000 square meters. Canceling out square meters, we can divide 125,000 by 10,000 to get 12.5. We then multiply the answer to 1 hectare to get 12.5 hectare. Going back to the problem, we can now say the farmer has enough land for a mango orchard. I'll leave you with 2 problems to practice on. Use the process we just did to solve for what is asked. Problem 1. A carpenter was asked to place floor tiles in a bathroom. Each floor tile has an area of 48 square inches. If the bathroom has an area of 309,676.8 square centimeters, how many tiles are needed by the carpenter? Problem 2. A man wants to run his own bakery business. He needs a store with an area of at least 45 square meters. One day, he saw a sign which read, "For rent, store space with a floor area of 450 square feet." Can the businessman start his bakery? Compare your answers with those in the matching answer key when you log in to your online LMS account, or have them looked at by your instructional manager. Before we end this lesson, let's look back at what we learned. Area is the number of square units that is equal to the measure of a surface. The basic unit of area in the metric system is the square meter. A unit of area can be converted to another by looking at how they are related to each other. In converting a given unit of measurement to another, always remember to do the following steps. Identify the conversion factor from the table of units of measurement. Express the conversion factor as a ratio such that the unit of measurement to be cancelled out is in the denominator. Multiply the given unit of measurement by the conversion factor. That does it for our first lesson on understanding the area of an object or place. Stay tuned because in Lesson 2, we will deal with how to compute the areas of certain figures, which will help you out in your daily life. Until then, sit tight mga ka-learners!